Now let's go with more motivation and more rough. Let's go with more motivation. Get tough. Is, as we do. We look at each other, see what it is as we do that we really like to do. In this thought and in this time, we combine that thought with thoughts of time. With that thought and thought it too, we figure out something that's close to or is as is you like to do that you can apply to a job or business too. As in, I believe it is, this is as is true, a real life dream come true. My name is Jeff Perkins. My AKA is No Emotion, the captain of the sea. Hold on tight should you wish to ride with me. That is what I do. I combine thoughts within people's mind of things they like to do, and by paying attention to the things they do, I look into things they really like to do, and then I use either things they say or things I believe they like to do, and combine them with a job or business in some time. My background is unbelievable. I've owned so many businesses, it's funny, so I won't talk about them. There's plenty. I have this thought that's in my mind that I can make some things rhyme. Are you still with me? Get some motivation, new recreation. I've not only owned several businesses, I've been through 2 different drug and alcohol programs. Were both programs, well, believe it or not, they liked me and some of the ideas that I did do. One of the most important things in life, regardless of what you are up to, is to always have a goal. And that was one of the things I first talked about in drug and alcohol programs, is having a goal, because that's something that I always focused in on life when doing things, is having goals to do certain things. In business, my many years of business, it was pointed out to me by one of my only regional manager of my company that went through 3 states, Clutch Specialist and Clutch King, that I normally to always beat my goals. So when in the thoughts of my mind that people combine, that maybe I had a problem and it wasn't really true, that I wasn't really noticing, that what it was I wasn't not doing was inflection, ding, thoughts in my mind, and the drugs and alcohol leave me behind. You understand that, right? Oh, why? Well, in other words, what I was saying is some people felt as though that I shouldn't do drugs or alcohol, and it was easy. I said, no dear, no duff. No worries, no wuff. I set a goal of when I would not do drugs and alcohol again, and I succeeded in my goal, no problem. The only problem is during the time people succeeded in their goal to do as is they normally do. Bypass the fact of the thought in their mind that I could convinced and told them, and convinced and didn't convince, or as you catch it too, I messed up because they messed me up too. Oh yeah, woo! Well, here's we get on back. Hold on tight, we'll get on track. Tricked time. Let's retrick that thought on mind. Well, on my mind, I told those who wish me not to drink, as is true. If I don't drink, I will be louder and more after and up forward, and after, faster and faster of my goals. That alcohol and or sometimes drugs, should I do them too, only slow me down. They don't speed me up into town. The town of thought that's on my mind, of the dream I seek at that time. Now what that mean? What that meant was, well, to make it short and brief, I went through the STAR program through parole, and it was very obvious to those in the STAR program, along with parole, that, well, the parole officer said to me the second day to quit trying to run the class. Well, I told him I'm not trying to run the class. That's just how I am, and he's already doing things I say. I'm a little bit jacked up in my mind right now, because to make a long story short, I was getting everything in track in life. I was going to the gym every day almost, and my gym goals were unbelievable. I did things such as outrun their fastest treadmill. I was twirling 45-pound bars that they bench press with. I learned a way to lose weight and gain muscle faster than I believe other people have. And I started focusing in on my attract attention talents, or things that I like to do, such as the Martian call and other things, and also focusing in on my program that I made available to people many years ago that I could do would be to take out drug rape in the way that Ben did do it. I learned about a man named Ben that drug and raped people in a very sick and not welling way by using a decoy girl, aka look-alike girlfriend, to lure other couples that were doing outside partying to his house, and then he would drug and rape them. This type of rape goes on unknown. When I announced it to many people, including law enforcement, instead of it being stopped or them stopping Ben, basically what they did was the system was take me for all my money, try to get me admitted insane, and continue to harass me all the way up to this day. I mean, it's been like 7 years now. And I went through some harassment quite a bit here in this town. Well, I once again was starting this program that I'm talking about right now when I called Grant High School's voicemail and told them that I know things the kids in your high school need to know, and advice, goals, etc. And also they probably should know about drug rape and the way that Ben did do it, and I can help to develop a program that can stop this type of drug rape. And hold on, let me suck a mind. Let me suck a thought in time. Well, this type of drug rape, like I said, I think I said too, goes unknown. So what would I have to do? Make the unknown known to stop this drug rape too. Pretty interesting. Most people would say, well, they said I couldn't do it, or this or that too. Sure, it's something I can do. The only thing that happens is the system keeps slowing me down and stopping me too. After I left that voicemail at Grant High School, they put me in jail on some phony-ass bullshit. And it's been like 6 months, and now I finally got my computer back to start back where I was. I hope y'all listen to that much of this video. I'm a little bit fluttered-fucked in my mind, because I'll make a long story short with y'all. I'm an ex-millionaire that did the unbelievable in business, and I could definitely do the unbelievable for y'all too, should you like to see the unknown become known, and unknown drug rape that happens where people, not only Ben does this, use a couple to combine couples back to their house and drug and rape them. That's the worst and the sickest thing I could ever think of happening to anybody else. And ever since I've talked about it, all I've been is harassed, accused of that I would do something like that, and or that I was, well, recently, since Grant High School cops told people, as they told people, and broke into my house too after they put me in jail for leaving a voicemail. I've even been harassed of being fucking what? child molester. I mean, that's pretty sick. That's the farthest thing I am for anything. What I do is help people, and I'm a little bit messed up right now because I didn't think of that. So, track back and slack.